Pastor Kenneth Graves of the Calvary Chapel in Bangor, Maine, which is, of course, a church, pretty much warned that gays, Muslims, and liberals are looking to establish a secular humanist caliphate.
In all honesty, when we're being honest, we are conscious that militant homofascism seeks to take over our land and make it Sodom. We are also conscious that militant Islam, truthfully, wants to establish a worldwide caliphate. They want to destroy everything we have, and complicit with them is the secularist. It is the secular humanist fundamentalist, extremists. They want to make this their own sort of secular humanist caliphate.
In all honesty, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's pretty much what this guy, although I do admit I kind of like his voice. It's strong. That's probably why people listen to him. The militant homofascism, anytime you use the word homofascism, immediately you are discounted as a complete lunatic, but he had to continue with his lunacy, saying that homofascism seeks to take over the land and make it Sodom, and militant Islam. See, here's the thing. He thinks militant Islam is going to team up with secular humanists, but secular humanists are secular. Secular means you don't want any religion in the government. None. Nada. At all. Secular humanism plus Islamic fundamentalism? Not gonna happen. I'm secular. I don't like Christian fundamentalists. I don't like Islamic fundamentalists. I don't like Jewish fundamentalists. I don't like Buddhist fundamentalists. I don't like any fundamentalist. None. No fundamentalists. Keep them out of government. That is the whole point of secularism. Is keeping religion out of government. And the idea that this lunatic thinks that secular humanists and liberals are going to get together to create a homo-fascist caliphate is on its face absolutely and batshit insane. Insane! And look, the reason that I bring this guy up is that I know he does not represent most Christians. I know that. He doesn't represent most religious people. He calls secular humanists extremists. When he doesn't realize that he is the extremist, the thing is, if there are any Christians listening, I gotta ask you, does this guy represent you? Does this guy represent your feelings, your thoughts, your religion? Is this the face of the guy that you want to represent your religion? Is that it? Honestly, this guy is extreme in his rhetoric. Extreme. There's almost no difference between him and the Islamic fundamentalists that he denigrates. They're almost exactly alike. Same God even. Same God. The Abrahamic religions all follow the same God. Just different names. Yahweh, Allah, and just God. Same God. Same kind of beliefs. All against homosexuality, abortion, women's rights, etc. In their fundamentalist state. All the same. The only difference is, the difference between him and secular humanists is that secularism says that we don't want a caliphate. We don't want a theocracy. We don't want anything like that. We want all religions to, people to practice their own religion. Just keep it out of the government. And it's amazing that I have to sit there and explain this over and over again. But you have to understand. Any Christians or religious people watching, it's not that secular humanists or people who are secular are against religion. We're just against religious fundamentalism like this. One religion attempting to dominate government over the other. That's what you have to understand. And you have to understand that these people are trying to speak for you, and you need to speak up if you don't agree with him. I mean, if you do, okay, whatever, right? Then obviously I don't share your beliefs. But if you don't agree with him, and you're a Christian, and you're a religious person, and you hear this stuff, you have to hear this stuff. And you have to speak out against it. If he does not represent you, you have to make your feelings known. Like, hey, no, this guy doesn't represent me. I don't think that this is a problem at all. I don't think gay marriage is a problem at all. I don't think secularism is a horrible thing. I don't want my religion in the government. I don't want anybody else's religion in the government. You have to start speaking out. And that's why I do these stories. And that's why I bring this stuff to you. It's not to mock religion. It's to make sure, it's to educate religious people on what these people are saying on your behalf. You're welcome.